What's up, everybody? Doc 1985. There's levels to this. I'm gonna talk to you guys real quick as I go ahead and change the batteries on my Xbox Series X controller because apparently that's still a thing we got to do in 2020. But hey, it is what it is. But you know what? As I change these batteries, I realize that's a good thing. I have been playing the out of my Xbox Series X. I have been using this so much. This is now my go to gaming device over my gaming laptop, which has been my gaming device for the longest. So here's the deal: the Xbox Series X, to me, far exceeded my expectations so far. It exceeded them. And what's crazy is I knew exactly why I got the Xbox Series X. Whole bunch of games that I haven't played, and Microsoft definitely got me with Game Pass. Game Pass to me just makes so much sense for a casual gamer like me. So because of Game Pass, I have beaten Gears of War 1, and I played that game mostly I played that game on xCloud on my phone with the Razer Kishi controller. I keep saying Raji, I don't know why. With the Razer Kishi controller. So with Game Pass, I went ahead and I used freaking xCloud and played Gears of War. For the most part, most of the game I played it on my phone. And then I think like the last act or something, I played it on my Xbox One S as I was waiting for my Xbox Series X to get here. When my Xbox Series X got here, right away, because I had Game Pass, I went ahead and I downloaded Gears of War 2, Gears of War 3. I have a whole bunch of other games that I'm downloading as well. Started playing Gears of War 2, and my mind was just blown. My mind was just blown. Look, a good game is a good game, right? Like when a game is written right and everything, it's a good game. Gameplay though really makes a game. Like a good story is nice and everything, but when you got a good story, but then you got the gameplay. Gameplay can be a good story any day of the week. Okay. Now, when I'm playing Gears of War 2 and I'm playing this thing at whatever resolution the Xbox Series X upscales it to, because it did not look the same on the Xbox One S. I'm telling you, it did not. Okay. And I'm playing smooth. I don't even know what frames I'm getting. This is another thing I realized, right? If I don't have a frame counter on my Xbox Series X, so I don't know how many frames per second I'm. All I know is if is it smooth or is it not smooth. That's it. And the game is smooth, smooth like butter. So the gameplay is enjoyable. The gunfights, the firefights are enjoyable. No, nothing stutters, and there's so much action in that game. So many things going on. There's growling and screaming and grenades being thrown, and Marcus is talking to Dom, and Dom is talking to Marcus, and a whole bunch of stuff going on in the game. You're just immersed. I'm playing with my freaking headphones on, and I am loving my Xbox Series X because it's handling all of this without a hiccup, right? Now, obviously, it should because the power in that thing should be overkill for the games that I'm playing. So that's why for me, this thing is exceeding my expectations. I beat Gears of War 2. I start playing Gears of War 3. Same thing. I'm just floored. I can't believe it. Okay. And then Gears of War actually has a pretty decent story. Like there's some moments in there that are pretty crazy. Like when Dom in Gears of War 2, if you remember when Dom finds his wife, I'm not gonna spoil it for anybody, but what he's what he does that is crazy. It's crazy. I was just kind of like there's like a creature in this like underground lake that you gotta fight. When I saw that thing on the Xbox Series X, I could my mouth dropped. I couldn't believe that I was playing a game this old. It was just beautiful. I get amazed. Then I started playing Gears of War 3, and it's just even more particles, more explosion, more like it's just phenomenal. And the Xbox Series X is not missing a hitch. It is staying on top of everything. Then last night, the Master Chief Collection finally finished downloading. Now here's the deal. I have the Master Chief Collection on my PC as well. Or I had it. I actually uninstalled it because it was too big. But I had it on my PC as well. Okay, GTX 1660 Ti. And the game looked beautiful. It's a 144 hertz monitor. Okay, the game looked beautiful and it played well. I don't know what it is about the Xbox Series X though, but now I'm playing this thing on the Xbox Series X, the Master Chief Collection, and yesterday I just played Combat Evolved. I couldn't believe it. I couldn't. Again, the gameplay was just so smooth, so natural that same thing upscaled as well. It just makes everything. You just want to play. You just immerse in it. You want to play. I can't describe it to you. It's just you got to experience it. So the Xbox Series X is definitely exceeding my expectations. I can't wait to finish Gears of War 3. I'm downloading Gears of War 4 right now because I have Game Pass. I'm gonna play Gears of War 5 as well. Because I have Game Pass, I'm gonna play all the Halos. So all these games that I get to play that I didn't experience before, I'm gonna get to experience them. And then I got those games that are not just exclusive to Microsoft. So like The Witcher 3, I got that downloading. I got all the Mass Effects downloading, Mass Effect 1, 2, 3, and Andromeda I have downloading and waiting down. So all these games that I have waiting that I get to experience at their best fidelity, their best gameplay mode. That's why I got my Xbox Series X. So to me, I do not regret my investment at all. This controller, they did small little changes to it. I, I love this controller. I love the other one too. The small little changes, cool. I'll take them. I'll take them. Man, Microsoft right now, I'm satisfied with what you gave me. I'm gonna leave it at that because my next video I might talk about Dirt 5, but shh, we won't say nothing in this video. I'm not trying to get too many dislikes. We'll save that for the next video. Doc 195, there's levels to this. And if you got yourself an Xbox Series S, that's 600p though. We out. Peace.